Hi, everybody.
Happy
Uh,
Monday.
let us know what you're reading. And for Tiffany, what do you have had for supper? Because, she's
Please.
nosy that way.
I also don't know if anybody's seen the new Bruce Springsteen. I was just talking, but I have to know. Has anybody seen it?
And see, then there's like people like me who never even knew there was a movie.
You guys are breaking my heart. I just have to know. Has anybody seen it? I was telling them I might have to carve out a time to go.
We said it was going to be a silent. It was
I
going to
mean,
be
like on the weekend.
What happened to the square
on the weekend? Not at all during the work hours. On the weekend.
Okay.
So
you and that glitter every time you move.
What are you reading, Tiffany?
Oh, I am finishing up the book Paper, Scissors, Death. It's the first book in the Kiki Lauerstein Cozy Mystery series by Joanna Campbell Sloan. I really, really am enjoying it. It's really, really, so it takes place in St. Louis. So they talk about Chesterfield and the Hill and Ladue, and it's older.
Why? I had never heard of that series before.
Yeah, Kiki Lauerstein by Joanna Campbell Sloan. I was on a panel last year with her at Malice.
Okay.
Her family, and I think they still do, owned a Steinway piano store in St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
Is she an older author?
Yes.
I was gonna say because she's been around a while because I heard of her like a long time ago.
And like I said, I was on this panel with her last year at Malice, and so she had sent me the book, but it's so much fun because there's so many St. Louis details.
I love
that. I'm really, really enjoying it. And then and Miami took away my card. It expired yesterday, and they're not going to do out of area cards. Everywhere that I've bought's like limiting and not going to do it anymore. Makes me so upset.
I have thoughts, and we can talk about them later, but I have thoughts about.
I've heard like libraries are having a big hard time.
So it is, I think the long story short of it, the whole thing, from what I know and what I've experienced, is it is so expensive that no matter what you pay as like an out-of-state card, so if like you pay $100 a year, that is not going to help them in their costs of ebooks and e-media and like Hoopla, because Hoopla alone is insanely expensive. And we were really lucky for a long time in St. Louis where our like limits were at 10 and we could borrow like, and it was like we didn't have that daily cap that people had talked about. I heard on like YouTube and stuff, people were talking about that. We didn't have that. And then this past year, they moved us down to 8. And then they have a daily cap. And then St. Charles, the district over, like theirs is even smaller, I think is their limit. So it's so expensive. And no matter what you would pay as like a yearly, it would harm them more, I think, than to allow those, unfortunately. And I know it sucks because it sucks for me. I had to like let go of some of the ones I had to. Yeah. It's just so expensive. So
yeah. It's a bummer. And because I think almost everywhere I have a card for that I've paid for is, is going away. And then the other book I'm reading though is the newest in the Killer Chocolate. It comes out, I think, tomorrow. I can't remember the name. I don't remember the name.
The Christina Ramarol.
Yes. The Killer Chocolate series. Oh, Deck the Halls with Homicide. Comes out, I believe, tomorrow.
That's the one where she makes the candies.
Yes. Yeah. The twins. Yeah. 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 What about you, Blake?
I have book club on Wednesday. I have a romance book club with a couple of my friends, and we're reading this. I haven't started it, so I'm going to start this tonight.
Blake, I'm going to interrupt you for 1 second and tell you that in the comments, I'm just trying to help you out. Literally, Emily said, if Blake is not reading Mate, I'm going to throw my phone. I I just thought I'd help you out. Emily said, "I will throw my phone if Blake has a book that is not mate."
And so the other book is
now I'm looking. Where is it? Is she?
It's right. It's at 7:05.
Oh my Lord! Are we gonna? Oh. Okay, I'll talk about that later. And then I'm reading this.
I just thought I'd like at least try to help you or help Emily and save
And
her
she
phone.
says, throwing my phone now.
Okay, Tammy, I don't know if you heard. Emily and I were supposed to buddy read. So Emily and I think Amy was the other buddy reader, and me, and they were doing it. They did the work. They put it in. They read it. They were excellent, and I failed miserably. And I feel so bad. And I tried to read it this weekend, but because I was on like this little trip with my friend Emily, and anyway, I will read it, but I got to get this done first. So I hope your phone's okay. Because I have to answer to these friends in person, and as much as I love you, I can message you on Discord when I'm finished. Also, Tiffany, this is so you're talking about a St. Louis author. Remind me to tell you one time. I had a wild evening with what's her name now? Elaine Viets.
Oh.
So what?
The Dead End Jobs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is a lovely, lovely lady. She is a wild time. So I will tell you sometime or late if we have a minute, I'll tell you. She is a hoot and a half.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah, we spent a whole evening together and it was insane. So people go read her books. She's fantastic. I love her. Shout out to Elaine, who lives now in Tiffany's neck of the woods. So
yeah,
she lives around you somewhere. I don't know.
Well, I am reading a book. Well, there's a kind of a story behind this. Cajun Peach recommended a book to me several months ago, and I was not able to get a hold of it physically. It's just an ebook or audiobook or something. So I looked up the author on Amazon, and she had a bunch of she had some other series, and so I bought the first book of 3 different series, and I'm reading that instead. So it's kind of inspired by Cajun Peach because she wanted me to read something in a different series, but it's by Rachel Griffiths, and it's The Cozy Cottage Cafe, Summer at the Cozy Cottage Cafe.
Those are cute.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's what I'm going to read tonight.
I love it.
Excellent.
Yes, it's nice to be back. It's been a long time since I was on a live, and
yeah,
feels good to be back.
Where does Cajun get all of the book recommendations? Like, she just finds books that I don't like. I
think she gets them off of KU.
It must be
Mostly. I think that's
yeah.
And I'm still working on the same things. So, Cold Days by Jim Butcher and A Box Full of Murder by Janice Hallett.
Do I have? I had my copy. I need to read Box Full of Murder. I got it from Blackstone's when it came out, and then I haven't touched it since because it's not on audio. That's the other problem. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm better if things are on audio or digital, so I can like take it away from the go and stuff. It's harder.
That's like the thing. It's like not on ebook or audio.
Yeah, it's nowhere. It's crazy. I don't know.
And now that it's going to be like a series, I'm like, hopefully they will start giving them to the US or whatever somehow, because I said either that or I'm going to have to like scrounge up money and buy the paperback somewhere or whatever the second one, because I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because you can't even find it at like used bookstores or because it's not like readily available over here. So
yeah, Lee said she got hers from somewhere. I can't remember where, but I think it was a UK place.
Yeah. Yeah, probably like Waterstones or somewhere. Yeah.
Let's see. Hi, Mary Jo said, hi, everyone. I am back from the nephew's wedding. I'm still reading The Wedding Dress by Danielle Steele. That sounds fitting, she's back from a wedding, reading a wedding dress. Dinner was lasagna and Italian bread.
Ooh.
And Barbara said, good afternoon, friends. Not reading today, working on my knitting blanket. Had to pull it all out last night. I saw a mistake I couldn't fix, so ripped it all out and started over. Oh, was only 2 inches in. Okay, well, that wasn't so bad. I was like, if it had been like really, really far, I'd have been crying the whole time. I'm like tearing it out. Hey, Esther Jane says hello. I'm reading Murder on a Girl's Night Out, Southern Sisters Mystery Series by Ann George. It fills the sister prompt for bingo and the bingo challenge.
Also, Esther Jane, there'll be a video coming out pretty soon that's got the little scratch off book prompt for November.
Nice.
I know she's been wondering about that.
Says hello, friends. I'm reading Behind the Legend Werewolf by Aaron Peli. That sounds interesting.
Hey, Kat and Stormy, did you guys see that Bunnicula has graphic novels now coming out?
I knew that the first one had that was a graphic novel, but I didn't know there was more than.
Yeah, I think there like more series are coming out because I was going to read another one. So
okay. And Kat's like, "Hey, Esther Jane." And Cajun says, "Hi everyone, reading Cabin Fever, the Canal Boat Cafe #3. Never heard of that." Michelle, so good evening, beautiful friends. I'm currently reading The Intruder by McFadden.
Ooh. Are you liking it?
Have you read that one?
No, I've read quite a few of her books, but it's been a while.
So I don't know the synopsis right off the top of my head, but I remember reading the newest one that's coming out next year, the Frida McFadden. It's called Dear Debbie. It looks really good. But like, I just remember like being really excited about it, but now I can't tell you what it's about. But I remember really being like, I have to check that out. So Dear Debbie is her new one. It's coming out next year.
Yeah. Well, Kev, would you like to know the score of the hockey game that started 4 minutes ago? You should be. Have you been watching, Blake?
Mm-mm. No.
Did nobody tell you it was on, or is that or what happened?
No, I asked her because the other night we were up 4-0 and lost 6-4. And today it's 16 minutes left in first, and we're down by 2.
I love those TikToks that are like, I'm gonna go see the boy aquarium.
Right?
Boy aquarium is failing me.
Find it.
So I think you're gonna have to give your players a pep talk. It sounds like.
Yeah. No more food for the boy aquarium.
Right.
And Amy says, "Hello, everyone. Currently reading Desperation and Death by J.D. Robinson." And Michelle said, "I may not be here too long because I'm about to head out for some late evening birthday shopping and child free at that. So I'm excited. Awesome. That'll be fun."
In the first.
And Cajun says, "Happy shopping and birthday to Michelle." The birthday shopping, yeah.
Oh, we just scored.
Esther Jane says, "Hey, back at you." And Anita says, "Good evening, everyone. Today I'm reading Adam and Weep by Linda Riley. Is it Adam or Adam? Adam?
I don't know how to pronounce that cheese.
I don't either. It's like, well, it's like Linda Riley. Oh, it's a cheese. Now
I know it's a cheese.
Yeah. Hey, Toya says, "Hi, everyone. Reading Secondhand Spirits by Juliet Blackwell." That's an older kind of. And Annie said, "Hi, y'all. I'm reading The Haunted Attic by Margaret Sutton." Cool. And Anita says, "Happy birthday." And it's happy birthday. And says, "Thank you." And Pat says, "Good evening, everyone. I'm reading Peach of a Murder by Kathleen Suzette. I went to my doctor today for a follow-up from urgent care, gave me a flu shot and a pneumonia shot." And so you're probably worn out because I getting 2 shots like that at the same time.
Yeah, I hate that when they give those doubles because that's like, oh, I'm out.
Hi, Tanya says, "I haven't decided what I'm going to read. I have a Harlequin American Romance and a Harlequin Super Romance I'm reading." Oh. Pretty sure if Sarah was here, she would say the American romance. I think that's one of her favorite lines that they don't have anymore. Nita says, I had meatloaf, potatoes, and corn for dinner.
Ooh.
And Cajun and Tammy, it's so good to see you. I've been thinking of you. Emily says, hello, I have 18 pages left of Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers.
That one was good. I really enjoyed both of those books. Those were good.
And Emily wants to know what movie, Tiffany?
It's a Springsteen movie.
Yes.
So what is it called, though? Is it?
Yeah, what's the title?
Deliver Me from Nowhere. It's about the Nebraska album, which is interesting because like it's not as popular as some of his other albums. So I think it's really interesting, but I may have to see it creatively.
Yeah. Also, when you said the title, it sounded like a horror movie. If I didn't know that it was like, I was just like, what? If you would have just told me that's the title and not told me like it was a Bruce Springsteen movie, I would have been like, you're going to see a horror movie?
No.
Right?
It did have that kind of.
Right? That's what I thought.
One, I have to see it in the theater. I have to. But two, I'm very excited because Jeremy Allen White is playing Springsteen, and look him up singing. Don't look him up singing though like a ballad. Like he sings Atlantic City, which is probably one of my favorite Springsteen songs, and it's good, but you can tell. But like look up like Born in the USA or Born to Run or something like that, and it's crazy. Springsteen was like, there were times when I thought maybe they dubbed like me singing in because it's like I said, the ballads aren't so much, but I'm dying to sing it. And Kevin doesn't like Springsteen.
Pat says, don't forget the thumbs up. Thank you, Pat. And Emily says, I wrote on my phone and Blake has a book that's not me.
I tried to help you, Emily, Emily, by telling Blake. She still didn't go for it.
I'm in the corner of shame over here, okay?
And Mary Jo says, nice to see you, Tammy. It's been a while since you've been on live. Yeah.
I just barely uploaded a video like 2 minutes before the live started. So I have a video finally.
So it's like, yeah.
I'm laughing at Cajun.
Yes.
Okay, I was wondering yesterday if
Yes,
Tiffany had sparkles in her hair or if I was hallucinating.
Yeah.
So, and is it something that just has to come out on its own? It doesn't like
A lot of it's already come out. It will come out like when your hair falls out. It won't stay very long. But with curly hair, it's even harder to stay in, which is fine because I don't know that it's really for me. I did it because my friend invited me to the it was like a Tupperware where like they get a percentage if you do it. And so I was like, I didn't want to not do it. Yeah. So
Barbara says, Hoopla, stupid.
I love Hoopla.
Esther
It's my
James
favorite.
says, so glad to see you all, especially Tammy. I'm almost done with the bingo board and I'm done with every day. I have one more book to read for bingo. And Kim says, hi, y'all. Not reading tonight. I've been awake since 4:30 this morning. Oh,
ooh, I hate that. So
and Hayden says, Esther, do you have all the prompts for every day? I only have 3 days.
I thought maybe Disney Plus was showing it. They're not either. They're showing the
Ruin my phone. Gav says, good evening. I'm listening to Cupid Chronicles by Courtney Walsh. Brilliant narration, a rom-com with a hint of magic and a matchmaking apartment building aptly named Serendipity.
does she write Christian inspirational stuff too? Yeah. Okay, that's why I know everybody. Okay.
And then Emily's got all the little laughy faces. And Amy says, my newest obsession is the Kate Burkholder series by Linda Castillo. I think people here have mentioned it series a lot. So I finally decided to try them. They're really good. Yeah. I need to get into another one. I'm like on book 6, I think.
Close your ears, Storm. I read like book 15 and I really liked it. So I need to go back. But you guys kind of scared me off because I think it was what, the third one everybody said it was so brutal with the buggy attack or something. And I was like,
I think that's number 5, the one that I just finished.
okay. Maybe I can read a couple and then like brace
but
myself.
they're all pretty gritty.
I know.
So,
Yeah.
But yeah, that one was there's another one that you'll find. That's kind of
And I really like Linda. Linda Castillo is super nice. She's a super nice lady. So I always like to support the ones that are like really sweet.
And Roxy says, "Hello everyone. I finally started Until Proven Guilty by Jans. I finally doing the read along better late than ever. It's about time, Roxy."
I know. What you been doing? Reading too many dark romances over there. With her microphone. Roxy and I are the same person. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like I'm claiming her as my like Cajun twin. But yeah, I love Roxy and her little microphone now. She's unstoppable. I know, she's unstoppable. Yeah. She's got a tripod and a microphone. She's going to town. I love it.
Kim says, "Hey, original handles are back." Yeah. Yay. I threw it 1 foot from my couch.
I can rest.
You don't want to break it. So
I know, and I don't want to feel that guilty.
Okay, so it is 6:25. So I guess we will go ahead and get into a reading sprint and read to the top of the hour. And so happy reading, everyone.
Happy reading.
Reading.
So how did everybody do?
I got a chapter and a half done, and they're way longer than I thought as far as chapters go. So that already makes me annoyed. I hate long chapters. But it's good so far. I just started it, so yep. What about you, Tammy?
I got a few pages read. I took the dog out potty, and then he decided he needs to sit on my lap and be rocked.
He's so
That
cute.
dog is
Yeah.
absolutely adorable. Oh my gosh, so cute.
Turn around and look, Woody. Oh, he's so huge, but he thinks he's a little tiny lap dog.
That's
Look
what
at
I have.
that fish, though.
Can you say hi? Look over here, Woody.
Hi.
Look over here.
He's like, nope.
Oh, hi, bud.
He's so cute.
Gosh.
How about you, Tiffany? What'd you do?
I listened to a little bit of my book. I sent Blake something for her enjoyment.
Ooh.
And then I got kicked off because my internet went down.
I wondered what happened. I was like, So I worked on a box full of murder by Janice Howitt, and I'm finally like over halfway. Yay!
Yay.
I'm on page 240, so
You're getting there.
yeah. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm getting there.
Another dog, eh?
Yeah, this is Bernard.
Oh, look at all the cute doggies.
Look at Bernard.
Oh, look. Do you see a
Well,
puppy?
if you were heavier, I'd pick you up and show you off too. But he's over here laying beside me.
I know. Bernard's a standard poodle, and he's 60 pounds, so he also thinks he's a lap dog.
Oh, so cute. Let's see. Hi, Valerie says it just started Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. Never read her before. I think she primarily writes young adult. Yeah.
I like her stuff.
Now she's the one that did the Girl's Guide to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's what
liked the first two. I didn't like the third one.
I agree. I didn't like the third one.
I didn't like where the author chose to take the character.
Correct. Me too. I'm with you.
But I think I read her other book, another one of hers, I think, and it was okay.
Yeah.
But I haven't read that one yet. And Esther said to Cajun, yes, 3 prompts. And Cajun says a symbolic throw. Good way to do that with electronics. Yep. I said, thanks. And it says, Blake, you need to read Made. It was so good. Yes. Let us know your thoughts on our Discord chat.
I will.
And so, Blake, we are doing City of Brass next month.
Who wrote City of... I'll have to look it up.
I know the name of that, but I don't.
I know. I don't know. We'll look.
And Cajun, oh, yay, Tammy. Hope you like it. I love her books. Hello, Kristen says, hello, lady. Hi, and Roxy says, Cajun, the queen of I finished my book. Love it.
She sure is.
Yeah. And Cajun says, because I read so much Jessica Redland and Helen Rolfe, no idea how I found those first ones. I get a lot of recs for those types of books.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And a lot are on KU too, and they show on those recs.
They do.
Roxy says, I would read more if I wasn't by TV. I feel you. I know how it is. I've been really distracted lately by YouTube. Like,
Yes.
Just anything and everything. It's not even just booktube. It's like, like sourdough and budget cooking and all these things. I'm just like, oh, well, let's check out this one. And okay, this one. And then there's like one more. And then before you know it, your like feed is full of those types and not books. And it's like, where'd all my book people go? Then I have to start looking at the book people again to get them to come back.
Yep.
And Malmax says, hey everyone, reading Murder at Cape Customer by Maddie Day, 7 in the Cozy Caper book group. I wanted to have it finished by now, but my afternoon was crazy busy. Hope to finish it tonight. My whole day was kind of crazy busy. And Amy said, "Good evening, everyone. I will be reading In the Company of Witches."
I hope you're feeling good, Amy.
And Melmac says, "Also reading The Awakening by Nora Roberts, the #1 Dragonheart Legacy trilogy. That's what I'll be reading after I finish Murder at the Cape Costumes." Cool. And Tanya said, "Amy, J.D. Robb's books. Unfortunately, I'm all caught up until next February when the next one comes out."
I don't
That's
think
an accomplishment, though.
I know. I was just gonna say that. I said I don't think I've ever met anybody that's like caught up on
Right?
JD Robb. That's wild.
Well, I know.
I mean, that's a commitment, Tanya.
Yeah.
Woo. I'm proud of you.
What were you gonna say, Storm?
I said I know a few that are caught up, but yeah, not very many.
No, yeah.
And it's really intimidating because I think I'm on book 3. So it's like
Got a while.
I got so far though. And I'm still not sold on Rourke, which is everybody's like favorite guy. Like everybody loves it. I'm just not sold on him. So, and Kat said, "Yes, Blake, I have the first graphic novel, Banicula. I had no idea there were more graphic novels out there. I love all things Banicula."
It's coming out. It's not out yet. I got it an early copy, and it'll come out I think next year.
Cool.
So.
And Angela says, "Hello, everyone. Finished listening to How to Solve Your Own Murder by Kristen Perrin and started State of the Onion and the Daphne Project."
Yay!
I liked State of the Onion.
I did too. And I like the Daphne Project. Great one, Angela.
And Michelle says, "Tammy, yes, so far enjoying The Intruder."
Good.
And Melmac sent you a DM, Tiffany.
I answered. Thank you.
And Roxy says, "I hope everyone here is doing well. And if not, sending well wishes." Thank you.
Nice.
And also, Harlequin Super Romance was my favorite line, but is no longer around. And American Romance is next. Yeah. I only have like a couple. I don't really have very many super romances in my collection. I have a few American romances. And Carmen says, "Hello, ladies. Hi, friends. Reading The Case of the Sulky Girl by Earl Stanley Gardner tonight. Perry Mason." She's trying to catch up to me so that we can buddy read I think it's number 6 next
The
month.
titles are just amazing.
I know.
And Esther James said, "So Roxy, welcome to the Beaumont group." Yeah. Says, "I've been being nosy, Blake, investigating neighborhood drama."
I'm gonna bring the popcorn and the ginger ale. I got you. Gotta bring snacks.
Hey, them dark romances are so good.
I get it. No, there's no judgment. Read what you want.
Yeah.
I love it.
Just like she was mentioning, I think 50 Shades of Grey on her channel or whatever. And I'm like, I bet you can probably guess I've never read those.
She's been reading, I think Lights Out, that Nevessa Allen. I haven't read those yet, but I heard they were good. A lot of
The
people
first
like
one was good. The second one, I DNF'd.
Okay.
But, I mean, you shouldn't trust my taste.
Yeah, you like Bruce Springsteen.
One for Blake.
That's like knife.
I know. I knew I would dig it right there.
And Barbara says, "Okay, I must make a public statement. Personally, don't think sexy time should be in a book. Never adds to the story. However, just saw a video of 2 kids, 20-year-olds, getting married and they never kissed." Oh, that's interesting. Or anything. Okay. So they're at the altar and the minister says, "You guess the bride, oh Lord, friends, and don't ever eat again." He literally grabbed her. So sexy time. I can't even imagine.
Okay. Holy moly.
The chewing part got me. That's what sent me over the edge.
Barbara.
Oh, yay.
Yay.
I finished my
Okay,
book.
hold on.
I was like, where's mine? I can help.
Love the Vera Wong and need to read book.
Oh, yay.
Yay. I figured it out.
Book 2 is awesome.
It is good.
And congrats, little Emily. And Pat says, going to tell y'all good night. Received a text message from my girlfriend wanting to talk tonight instead of in the morning. Happy reading and take care. We'll have
Bye,
fun.
Pat. Have a great
chatting
night.
with your friend. And Robin, hi Robin, says, hello all. I'll be joining in for productivity encouragement. I need to write about 10 book reviews. I did start a book this morning and I'm on page 87. I had a traumatic experience today.
Oh, no.
But I want to keep busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Robin.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Hi, Kristen. I have to remember that book 2.
I know.
Like, that's Christina. And Christina says hi to Robin. Says hi back. And Pat says supposed to say instead of in the morning, fingers autocorrect.
See what you meant.
Yep. And Carmen says, Robin, I hope keeping busy helps. Yes. And here we go. We got hi Pat, Carmen, Barbara, Emily, Annie, Roxy, Esther Jane, Mel Mac, Angela, Michelle, Kat, Tanya, Amy, Cajun, Kristen, Valerie, Kim, Cav, Kim, Mary Jo, Anita, and Toya.
Ooh.
And then remember to hydrate or mummify, feed thyself, check the laundry, take meds, stretch. Also make sure you hocus pocus like button. And sub and ring that bell so you hopefully get notified. This says hi to Christina. And I'm MK says, let's go Blue Jays. Uh-oh, that's could be some fighting words for some people. I don't know.
Not for Tiffany. She doesn't care.
So go Blue Jays. I don't even know what
it's
that
baseball.
Is. I know, but I mean, like, I don't know where or what.
Oh,
I don't
know who's playing right now.
I don't know.
I think it's Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is Toronto. Because Sarah was rooting for the Blue Jays because they were playing somebody and those people knocked her group out of the. So she was.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna root for who? Yeah, knocked you out, of course.
Yeah. So
I have no buy-in to baseball. So go, whatever you just said.
she's down here doing this with her people in hockey because they're not doing very good.
I know.
We did tie it. Well, the last I looked, I'm having to watch it on my phone, and all I can do is watch like what time is it on the ice and the score.
Yeah.
Because Hulu is not showing it. I don't know why, but
that's weird.
It is weird.
I hate
they
all
the
sports.
we're not tied.
Yeah.
She's gonna I guess it didn't go the right way when
we were tied.
Robin says, hi, Carmen. Thanks very much. And Anita says, Tammy, it's a cute puppy.
It is a cute puppy.
Yeah.
Mary Jo's 158 of 291. You're getting there. And look at Tammy's cute baby.
That's when I got kicked off, and I didn't even realize I wasn't on the internet anymore. And all of a sudden, I was like, "Where am I?" I looked up. I'm like, just floating in cyberspace.
That's funny.
So when I came back, I saw the puppy, so I had to say something.
And Amy got to 18%. And Blake, what brand of headphones are you using? Yours look like mine.
Oh, the Bose noise canceling. They're nice. They're splurgy, but they're worth it.
Hers are the Tazo HT2 headphones.
Nice.
Dad needs another good pair of like
over the
headphones or
ear.
watching TV and stuff. He wants the ones to put in his ear like I have. And I said, I don't think you would like those. I think you really need the over the, because basically he needs to block out any of the background so he can hear his TV.
Yeah.
And things.
And a lot of times I've noticed people with the in the ear, like my husband doesn't like them because it doesn't like they don't fit his ears right.
Mhm.
So I think it really like, the over the ear is better for like in general, I think for
I would love a really good pair of over the ear ones, but I just got the in the ear ones.
And I don't use my in the ear ones when I have my audiobook and I have my computer because it'll connect to my computer and then I can't get it to get off it because I have the same Apple for everything, and so it just kind of doesn't, Tiffany knows it doesn't, it like connects and then it won't unconnect and it's a mess. So I love them, but
Dad has a really old kind of ratty pair of headphones that they're getting really loose and falling over and everything, but he has a little Roku thing on his phone and he pushes the wrong, because we both have the same kind of TV. And all of a sudden mine will go quiet. And I'll see little headphones up there, and I holler down and down, wrong one.
I love that so much.
I know you're watching whatever I'm watching.
Yeah,
you're listening anyway.
Right. This is weird. It's not matching up.
Anita got the 73%. Oh, Carmen finished the case.
Ooh. We shall celebrate.
Yeah, it's like I can celebrate.
Oh, looky there. Oh, you got confetti and balloons.
Confetti, balloons.
Cajun got 65%. He's adorable, Tammy. And Kat says, well, I spent some of that sprint on the phone with Capital One because a fraudster, oh, shame on them, tried to use my husband's credit card. Capital One caught the suspicious behavior and alerted us.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
He's getting
Don't mind me here. I'm listening. I'm just trying. I've got a whole bunch of books that I need to get sorted out while we're talking.
Okay.
No problem. And Bernard is a cutie too.
Oh, thank you.
That's very cute. Very distinguished young man, Bernard.
Yes. Bernard.
And,
he's gonna pop up now. We've summoned him.
Yeah, like everybody's saying his name. So he's like,
I know.
Kat says, I made it to chapter 2 and Behind the Legend.
Nice.
Hi,
I like the emoji that she like adds the emoji to it.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe.
And Mary Jo said, the Roxy, me too, watch too much TV. And he says, I'm on number 55 of 62 books, so I'm slowly catching up to this.
Yeah, she's getting after it.
You're getting close.
Mm-hmm.
And Annie got to page 86. And Emily says, oh, Kat, that is the worst. I'm glad they caught it quickly. Yes. And he says, I've been reading the J.D. Robb books since 2012, though.
It's okay. Like that's how I read series. Like I pace myself so I don't get burnt out. So that's how I do it. So don't feel
especially longer series. I mean, there's 62 books.
Right.
So,
And I kind of feel like when it's a long series like that, why race to catch up to it anyway? If it's gonna just keep going,
mm-hmm.
Who is JD Robb? Do they have
Nora Roberts.
Oh, okay. I thought she was done writing books.
Nope.
No, Maycomer was supposed to be done writing books, but I keep seeing books pop up on NetGalley and things.
Debbie Maycomer and Ellen Hildebrand.
She's
who it is. Okay.
Yeah, she's just, I think, shifting. She's not doing I think everybody said in the media that she was done and that was kind of like a head grab. But I think really what she meant was she's not writing any more beachy on the island kind of books. Because right now she wrote one with her daughter that's not dark academia, but in a boarding school, and it's kind of scandalous and that kind of thing. So
yeah, so maybe she just wasn't going to write on her own anymore. Yeah. She's going to write with her daughter.
Yeah, or she's just shifting gears. Yeah. No more Nantucket.
No more. But Debbie Maycomer, I could have sworn said she was retiring or not going to write anymore.
She had said that.
And then she keeps having books come on NetGalley.
Are those But are those reprints or are they new?
They very well could be reprints. They do that
Like,
a lot.
but
For
some of them
books.
I've never heard of before, so I don't know.
I just wondered because
But
I know
even
I
they
noticed,
retitle them. They do that a lot, specifically with her books. I
and
think
I've
because
noticed
there's
that too
so
with
many of them.
yeah.
And it makes it really hard when they
Yes.
do that, especially if they were the ones she wrote when she was like with Harlequin and things.
And
Yeah.
that's what I think they're doing.
Because then they rebrand them and then you grab it thinking, oh, it's a new book, and then you start reading it. And it's like, well, I've read this before.
Yep.
And I noticed they do that too when they put two books into one, and they'll redo the title and then it says like previously published under these two novels, and then but you don't look at that when you're at the store, so you buy the book being like, oh, that's a new one, and then you like, oh, you get home and you're like, oh crap, I've already read these.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
Yeah.
Kat said, Emily, I'm so grateful. Yeah. And Roxy says, I prefer the second one over the first. Everyone's
interesting.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I remember. I thought she was liking the second one because I remember. I think the last time she gave an update, she was reading the second one.
Okay, yeah, I haven't gotten to her vlogs where she's talking about the second one, so I'm behind. I got to catch up.
She was having frustrations because I don't know if YouTube's just being kind of funny or whatever, but like she like texted me and she's like, why can't I watch your video? Because she's a member and it was for members first thing, and it said private and it wouldn't let her view it, and I'm like, I don't know, because I looked and said you're still a member, so
yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
weird.
And then she said like her videos weren't getting put out or whatever. So YouTube's funny about things.
Yeah, I messaged her. I saw like a black bag we were driving with my friend to this author event, and there was like this giant black bag on the road, and I was like, oh, there's a body in there.
Yeah.
Roxy, there's a body.
Amy says, I agree with Tiffany. Lights Out was good. The second one, I finished it, but it wasn't as good.
I agree. Well, of course, yeah.
I can, Barbara. I got good imagination and I can do without it. I normally skip that stuff anyway. Or if I'm listening to it, I'm like doing like something. I don't even pay attention. That's why when somebody asks me if a book has that in there, I'm like, I don't remember. Because I don't pay attention. So I don't. And it's like with like cussing and stuff too. I think I blank a lot of that out too. Because then somebody will ask me and I'm like, I don't know. Is there cuss words in this book?
I've done that too, or especially unless it's like egregious, it's like
it's like horrible because like I will never forget that, and I always say it in Melmac, because
I know where you're going.
Loves the what is
Kate
it?
Carlisle.
The Kate Carlisle series. Then and I was like, that F word in that like 15 times or whatever. I'm counting. And I was like, this is supposed to be a cozy mystery.
That's wild. Is it the bibliophile ones?
Yeah.
I haven't read
That
those
was
yet.
the first one, but it's an older because it started in like 2007, 6, 7, somewhere around there. And so I don't think they got the cozy that we know now until like 2015 and things like that. So I was like, maybe that was okay back then, but I was just not expecting it whenever I started.
Right?
I don't like this. And Mary Jo says, congratulations, Emily, for finishing your book. And won't read Lights Out, Barbara. Definitely won't be your thing. And she says, and I deleted my mistake and forgot what I typed. And saying hi to Christina. Okay. We need to probably do another reading sprint.
I was thinking about this when we were on Sprint. We were talking about Hoopla and like out of state libraries. One thing that I can suggest as somebody who's been in the world of that realm, just suggest a purchase. Like fill out the form. Your library should have. So if you want something, so your library doesn't have something, just suggest it. Talk to a librarian. Like a lot of times, librarians can't read everything in the library. They can't read all the books that are out. They don't really know what all the time what like what their patrons want to read all the time. So if there's something that you specifically want to read, request it from your library. The worst they're going to tell you is no, or that they can't get it. So because I
You
know
have to go like to the actual go in store into the library and request it. Because
no, there should be
all over my like website for, and I never can find anything about requesting anything.
What message me your library and I'll see what I can, if I can find it, because sometimes I'll dig. Let me dig for you, Storm. I'll find it. I'll find it out. But yeah, a lot of times, especially when it comes to like digital media, friends that I've had, they just like, we don't know necessarily all the time what people want to read. So, you know, we know what we like and like what we've heard that is coming out, but like, especially with romance or something that's more like very broad, a lot of times people don't necessarily always know what people want to read. So it will never hurt to request something. So that's always my thing. And interlibrary loan. A lot of libraries have interlibrary loan. It might take longer to get it. It's physical, like a physical copy of something, but librarians love to do those kinds of things for you. So always request.
I liked, like, was it Overdrive? Was that what they used to have before Libby?
Yes, Libby.
I liked it because you could always request something.
Yeah, I loved Overdrive too.
Yeah, so it phased into Libby. Yeah.
And then they didn't put anything on there for you to request on
Libby. So.
I think what I've noticed with mine, at least, and I don't know if it's the function of everybody's, it should, because Libby is kind of universal, but if you type in the title, sometimes it'll pop up and it'll tell you like your library doesn't have it, but you can like hit a little bell.
Yeah, I pushed the notify me thing, and I don't know. I'm like, I don't know if that does anything.
I don't know, because I don't work in like acquisitions, but it should notify your library that you're like looking or somebody's interested in it.
Yeah, because I always wondered.
Both of the books that you type in just come up nothing.
Right.
Yeah,
and that's when you like have to find a form or maybe email your library system, or there might be just a general form, you know, that you can fill out that says like, hey, you buy a copy of this.
I always wondered if like with those like notifies and requests, do they have to wait until they get like a certain amount of people requesting it before they actually like buy it or purchase it?
Maybe, but also, you know, I think they just do there's like an evaluation a library goes through, and they read the title and they see if it's something that like would fit in their collection. Maybe if they're like on the fence, if other people have requested it, maybe that would like push them towards it. But again, I was never in that department, so I can't speak like for that as like truth, but that's kind of the vibe that I got.
I know libraries don't have a lot of room, but my number one complaint is they never keep book one.
And a lot of times the problem is it's in bad condition because it gets circulated a lot. And then publishing, they don't publish them anymore after a while. You know, it's harder to find. So that's also the other issue. And I know it sucks. But I think that's part of the problem is they don't keep book one because it gets.
Yeah, because that's like always I was like, oh, there's this new series and I want to go, and then there's no book one, but there's like 3, 4, 5, and I'm like, oh, I want to read book one.
Right. And the other problem would be it's not circulating anymore. So then people don't, once things get out of circulation, they have to what's called weeding. So they take it out of circulation because they
I feel like I need to go to the library and just request everything so that
yes. I think Elizabeth does that sometimes, or she used to. Like
I think if there's a series that she's wanting to work on, she will take them out, and then that way.
Yeah.
Because if somebody's still like interested in it, then they won't take it off.
Oh yeah. If there's people checking it out, they won't get rid of it unless there's some issue with it where it be like falling apart or something like that.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and read to the top of the hour. And so happy reading, everyone.
Happy reading.
Happy reading.
So how'd everybody do?
I have more than one poodle at my house right now, more than one standard poodle. So I fed the poodles. That's a whole thing. They're very picky eaters, so it's a whole situation. And I put together some books for a post on Instagram, and I listened to one chapter of the Murder at the Pumpkin Pageant. I like this. Is this series done? Does anybody know?
I don't know.
Okay, because there's not one from Darcy Hannah, I think, this year so far. So, and she's been doing one a year, I think, right? Does that sound right?
I don't know how fast, but I think it was pretty quick, but I can't say every year.
Okay,
but she has a new series, so I don't know if maybe that's why.
I mean, I'm glad that she's got a new series, but I hate it when they really like a series and then they like go off
I
on
know
other ones. So
I know.
I'll do some digging.
And sometimes when they do that, then that means that you won't get one for a couple of years because they're working on the other one.
On the other one, yeah.
I didn't get any reading done. I'm putting books away.
Nice.
Yeah. I was productive.
That's good. Well, that's good. You don't have to read. You were being productive.
Yeah. Very productive. I finished the Kiki Lowenstein, I think. If you are, a fan of St. Louis or know St. Louis, I really think that you would love the books. Plus, they're just fun, and I don't know. I really, really enjoyed it. So I finished that, and yeah, that's all.
And Tiffany, you said that was on. You listened to it on audio.
I did.
And you said it was on your Hoopla, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's on my Hoopla.
Right. It was on Miami-Dade.
Okay, so I'll look it up. Cool.
Has anybody heard anything about Harris? Is Harris still?
I don't know.
Let everybody. I'm getting nervous about Harris because most of the books I find on audio are there.
I don't know, because I think like some people, I thought they lost theirs, but I thought I had lost mine because like
I lost mine,
but it ended up coming back on like it was just a mess. Maybe Hoopla was messed up at that time because I had to re-up and I had to put my information in, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna tell me, because that's the thing they like to tell me whenever I put that information in is lost library card, and I'm like, seriously,
right?
How can you lose an e-card?
Yeah.
It's because your record got deleted and then
my Miami it expired on the 24th, and I went to use it yesterday because I still had credits for Hoopla, and it said blocked account because of, and I was like, how could I? Same thing. I'm like, how can I be blocked? It's not like I lost a book. It's online.
See, I liked the lost account better than the blocked. The blocked. Yeah. I'm like, I did something wrong. I don't like being blocked. I'd rather be lost than blocked.
Yeah, me too. Oh, Bubba. Yeah.
So Roxy said that there's a scene in Lights Out that got her wondering about what was like in Eye and Her Knives. If you know, you know. I don't want to know.
You really don't. You just go through life and
And I hear Roxy in my head saying, you know.
Yeah.
In her voice.
And Christina says, I keep missing sprints. I've been extra busy this month. Oh, no.
Well, as much as you do, we are so thankful and we're happy to see you.
We'll give you a pass this time.
Mom's going to get sassy. She's going to start handing out demerits. Sprints, check.
And Robin says, hi, Amy. I love the J.D. Robb books as well. I have already read February's title, which means that I have a long wait for the next book. Wow, yeah. You got it in there early and got it. That's the one thing whenever you get like your favorite series and you get the copy ahead of time, then you just have that extra long wait than everybody else has.
Okay, so I have a question about this series by J.D. Robb. I've never read anything by J.D. Robb, but I'm blanking on the author of the Cozy Mystery series that's like on book 30 now, and we're still waiting and waiting and waiting. It's the one where the love triangle has gone on for like 30
Oh,
books.
Oh, the Hannah Swinson.
Yes.
You
Okay,
haven't-
so Hannah Swinson, she is way past needing to decide which man she's with. And I don't know, I think she should have stopped writing those a while ago. Do you guys that read JD Robb, do you find that, because didn't you say there's 60 something? Is that a series that everybody feels like should be wrapped up, or is it still going as strong as it did? Or like, I'm curious what people's opinions are. Because
Well,
that's a long series.
One of the things with like that, like also is like they got the couple got together quite really quickly, so there's no love triangles or anything like that, at least. So
I don't know how you come up with another book idea for 60 in a series, though.
and I don't know if it's because it's set in the future, and so I don't know for a little bit of leeway on like
Oh,
how
I see.
he does with stuff, because I can't remember, but I feel like it almost, like when she first started writing them, I feel like it was probably felt like it was real into the future, but I think it's like, is it like 2050 something or 20?
I haven't read them. So I don't
It was
know.
in the future, so they have a lot of technology that's a lot different and things like that, which is why I think I have a hard time with it, because I'm like, this is just weird, because like the technology thing, and like it's a little sci-fi-ish because of that, like the tech stuff. But and I still think that Rourke guy is just sketchy.
Tammy, I don't know. You haven't been on the sprints. I don't know if you watched them back, but did you hear that Joanne Fluke is done? There's not going to be the final book.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Yeah.
She left us on a cliffhanger. Are
Yeah.
you kidding me?
No.
Oh, that makes me
It's
mad.
done. They canceled it.
I mean, I get, Tammy, I'm totally with you,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I mean, like, she's in like her mid 80s, and I think
Well, she should have ended it like
Yes.
a long
Yes.
time ago.
Yeah,
Then it would have been
absolutely.
done.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if maybe they ended it because of health reasons. So, although I'm like, no, at the same time, I get it. But I also agree that it probably should have ended around, say, book 15.
Yeah.
I think
that was a
though,
pretty big cliffhanger that it ended on.
I think since it was a cliffhanger, though, they should have allowed somebody to write a book to wrap it up.
Finish it up, wrap it up.
Just canceled it, so it could very well
Yeah.
that happen.
And they still said the Audible thing is still on there, saying it's going to be released on Tuesday. So I don't know, but
still on Libby too.
Yeah. And Kensington, they did, somebody on Facebook, I posted it in our Discord. Somebody wrote a letter, or they emailed Kensington. Kensington responded with a letter saying that the series is canceled. And they didn't give a reason, which they don't have to. But yeah, that it's canceled and there will not be a book 30. I just wanted to let you know, just in case. I didn't want you to be waiting forever.
I've been waiting. Yeah, my mom and I have talked about it, and we're like, "Why is it backed up again? Why is it backed up?" And
yeah, and it's got, if you look at it, it's got this like crazy release date. It was like 2075 or something crazy, and that's what they give all of like the unentitled, non-released books. They give them some like crazy years, and it's not like people are thinking, oh, it's coming. So yeah.
Well, if she didn't wrap it up 5 or 10 books ago, somebody should wrap it up for us.
Like they should at least let somebody, especially if it was on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I think someone else has been writing them for a while anyways.
I do too, but I mean, it just seems crazy to leave it on a cliffhanger. That was kind of like, the Longmire show that was on A&E. Like the third season, they canceled it after the third season, leaving it on a cliffhanger. And it's like, are you kidding me? You're just
I hate that.
on a cliffhanger. Cancel the show. So I was like so glad that like Netflix had picked it up and then gave us a few more seasons, because it was like, oh my goodness, you can't just leave us hanging.
Right. I hate that. That's the worst.
So
Well, thank you for letting me know on that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Roxy said she's got sound care noise canceling headphones, and they're really good. I don't like the in-the-ear ones, hurt your ears.
Does anybody else who wears the over the head earphones. Mine hurt my ears after a while too. So like I have to switch them back and forth. I don't know. Am I crazy? Am I the only one?
No, if I wear and Dad does the same. He said it hurts his ears after a while of having them pressed against them. So
yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm not crazy. Good.
Yeah.
I mean, I can be crazy, but just not about that.
I think you can go longer. You can go longer with them before they start to hurt your ears, opposed to some of the ones that you put in your ears.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And Cajun says, I have freakishly tiny ear holes, so the ears are hard to find the ones that stay in. I do have a pair that hook over the ears. I like,
That's my husband's biggest complaint is that they don't stick in like his actual ears.
And I got a Storm, TV, earphones, and a laugh. Yeah. It is funny. It's like I'll be watching TV and all of a sudden it just goes quiet, and I'm like, "What the heck?"
Come on.
And Mary Jo said, "Congratulations on finishing, Cajun." Cajun says, "Glad they caught it, Kat." Yeah, to the credit card thing, and me too, Cajun. Kim says, "I can't do in-ear headphones. They hurt my ears. The ones that hook around the ear are okay." Yeah. And his are getting like they're just worn out and really loose.
Yeah.
And like if he puts his head forward, they go. But it's like seriously, we've had them probably for like 15 years or so more. I mean,
wow.
They're really old and ratty looking, but he keeps them.
I mean, if they work, why not?
Yeah, I mean, heck yeah.
Yeah. And Jill says the Academy is by Ellen and her dad.
Yeah. Okay.
And Esther Jane says, I don't have a TV, just DVDs. Also, plenty of time to read. I think it would be too quiet if I didn't have the TV because I'm so used to just the TV in the background. So. But then it can get very distracting because even if I've seen the episode of Columbo or Murder, She Wrote a million times, sometimes I'll catch myself watching it.
Yeah, it's a good episode. You get sucked in. Yeah.
And Roxy says, I think they're a reprint and changed the title.
I do too, Roxy.
Roxy said, I've been reading Debbie May Comer books since 2003, and I got a good collection. I should do a video on them. You should.
You should. That would be awesome.
And Roxy said, I just posted an update earlier. And yes, I've been having problems with YouTube. And y'all is 100% myself in videos. No one was. I got such a dirty mind.
I'll watch them. They're funny. Roxy's funny. I enjoy it.
Sometimes I'm like, oh my Roxy.
I like listening to her talk because of her accent.
But yeah, I like listening to her talk too.
The other day she was talking about something. She was mad at nouns. And I was like, oh my God, I say that too. She was like, I hate people, places, and things. I hate nouns. Or she was mad at nouns. And I was like, me too. I say that too.
I know I don't. And now, like, I don't speak proper grammar and I don't, and stuff. And I know I don't, but sometimes when I watch myself back, I cringe at myself. I'm like, what was that? What did I say? I'm like, is there any way to edit that out? And there's not really without doing it over again. And I'm like, oh, well.
But I don't think anybody really notices. Like, I would not notice.
Yeah, we're our own worst critics and we worry about that, but none of us care when it's somebody else's video. So
why are you side-eyeing everybody?
He says, because it's almost time to go,
It is.
Yeah.
Roxy says, I don't want to scare people. Jill says, I love the Bibliophile series. Yeah, I've not gotten past book 1. I keep saying that I'm going to give book 2 a try, and I think when you get farther in the series, I don't think it has as much foul language or anything like that. Because like I said, it was from the earlier ones. Because a lot of people are like, oh, I don't remember any of that being in there. But I think it's like the early ones. But they're not on audio, like where I can get them until you get farther into the series. And I think that's what keeps me, because it's like, well, I have to eyeball the next one and like keep putting it off.
That's the same thing with the Laura Childs. A lot of her tea shop in the beginning, there's like a handful of them on, at least on ebook. I don't know about audiobook. I can't remember. And then there's like a whole chunk of them in the middle that you can't find on anywhere but physical books. And they're older, so those are even harder to find. And so it's just like, if you're going to do the series on audio, somebody needs to be like, I'll go and record all of the, you know what I mean? Like, I hate it when they do pieces on, or like Karina Moss. I love her Chi Shop, but like the first 3 are on audio, and it just drives me crazy when like they stop or they cherry pick where they're gonna, it's just.
See, Anita's one of those that says she doesn't remember any the F words in the Kit Carlisle novels, only the S word. And that's why I said I think it's because it's some of the older ones and not a lot of the newer ones.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have cleaned up the language a little bit whenever they were supposed to be a little bit more cozy or whatever. Because, when you've read a series, like good point in case is the Country Club Mysteries. Like whenever she first read the first one and she's like, I can't believe it. I was like, I don't remember all that.
Oh my God.
I don't either.
Book since I read that.
Well, I have only read the first one. I really liked it. And I don't remember it being scandalous at all.
Oh my God. I don't know how you forget that. I was like, what is happening?
And then that's shocking because I mean, if it's scandalous, I remember. But if it's just like, there's just like a spicy scene or something, I kind of glaze over it and like don't remember.
Reread book 1.
Okay, I'll report back.
Please do.
I will.
Because I'm like, technically that was like 15 or 16 books ago. So it's like, it's like so long ago. I don't remember it. And so yeah,
yeah.
And Roxy says, it's not just the TV for me either. I'm also super nosy, and there's always something going on in the neighborhood.
That's funny.
Yeah. And bless you, Tiffany.
Thank you.
And Esther Jane says, my main library system has a request form on their website for ebooks.
Yeah. And if nothing else, if they don't have like a request form, they should have some kind of like comment form. So fill that out and request books that way. And then if they don't like that, then they can direct you to something to like, where they would want you to request something.
And Roxy says that her library got rid of Libby.
Oh, that's too bad.
It's horrible.
And Cajun says, I asked my dad's library if I could donate a book series in his memory. They had never heard of it, but said they had people that would want to read them. They were happy to get them.
Wow, that used to be a really big thing to do at my library growing up.
Yeah. And I think some libraries still do that, but I think a lot of them have kind of moved past that just because I think it's like people would do that a lot and it's hard to maintain, and all this. There's like politics behind it too. And
I'm sure.
Yeah.
And Esther James says, but on the other hand, the Amazon web went down and Hoopla in Northeast was affected. When it came on, it didn't come back up. And I'm having a hard time getting on it because it's under her old email.
Oh.
And she doesn't have that email address anymore.
Oh, no.
And yeah, she's been trying to get them to help her figure it out, but they're not figuring it out, or she's having problems.
Oh, that's a bummer.
And Roxy says, I'm mostly myself on my channel. I just tone down the cussing and my dirty mind. I try to be respectful while still being myself. I can be a lot for most people.
We like your authentic self.
Yeah. And Valerie says, good night, everyone. Thanks for the sprints. Hope everyone had a good time. And hey, Kairu. Hi, Kairu. You're cute.
Go. Hi, buddy.
Amy got 21%.
Hear me snoring. He is out.
Hey, Kairu. Angela says, I have read 4 chapters of State.
Are you liking it? I loved it.
That was really good. Yeah, I agree.
Roxy said I'm currently looking into what other popular dark romance books are out there right now to add to my reading.
Read this series and let me know what you think. The first one's Butcher and Blackbird. This is the second one. Read it and let me know what you think. Okay.
And Mary Jo said she's 164 out of 291 and watched Roxy's reading update video.
Nice.
And Cajun is 84%. Almost. He almost got done. Anita says, I'm at 83%. I'm going to say goodnight. I'm really tired. Everyone's having a good rest of their week. Be safe and hope you all see y'all again. Good night. Bye.
Bye.
And Cajun says, Cairo, I thought of you. I read a book with a dog that picks out his bandanas to wear every day.
Oh, did you hear that,
sweet.
buddy? He's out, but thank you.
I said I did a couple of tasks on my to-do list and I read and made it to chapter 3. Awesome. Esther Jane says I have Harris. Yeah, that's why I said I think Harris is still holding on a little bit.
Yeah, I know about it, but I'm worried.
I know. Yeah. And Jill says read 21 pages of Ellie Alexander's A Murder on the Mountain.
Tiffany, have you reread the first one of that? The Murder on the Mountain. The Murder on the Mountain, the Ellie Alexander one.
I've read the first one.
Did you reread the new release, or did you read? Okay, I haven't either, and I just didn't know how different it is from her original because I read the original, and I didn't know like how much because I know she changed a little bit of it, but I didn't know how much. So,
I don't know.
Okay,
sorry, I'm hot.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, you're hot, and I'm over here freezing.
No, Storm and I are cold. It's cold in Missouri.
It's cold in Missouri.
It's cold in Missouri.
Yeah.
It's cold and rainy. Is it raining there, Storm?
Not right at this moment, but it's going to start back tomorrow.
I know. Okay, I was gonna say keep
We
it over
had
there.
snowflakes this morning. We had little snow flurries in Idaho.
I was gonna say, aren't you in Idaho? Yeah. Oh, ooh, I'm not ready for that yet.
It was cold this morning.
I remember there's been a snow on Halloween before, and I don't like those. So keep them to November at least.
I was telling Dad, like, I remember, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, it got really cold on Halloween. And, you know, Walmart sells those, like, kind of like Snuggie outfits or whatever that they would be like the Grinch and the dog or a puppy or whatever. And there was like a whole bunch of them. And like the day or so before Halloween, they were like all gone. I'm like, yeah, that's what they're going as.
Exactly.
And so Amy says, same here, Tammy. I still have Harris Library at the moment, but I'm worried as I'm out of state for them, and I have already lost 2 libraries. They're not allowing out of state.
Yeah.
I know.
Roxy says, I tell you, I'm too much. Somebody's got to do it. Yeah.
I told Roxy she and I need to go on and do a live together. That would be a wild time.
Yeah. And Roxy says, I won't do it. They might end up being y'all. And Chrissy says, getting all the things done for NetGalley November and trying to save books from our basement and get things done before the weather completely changes. We've got some, but now it is raining all the time. And so trying to get it good. Yeah, I'm worried about our wood situation because we have nobody to get us wood. And my brother is supposed to cut us wood. But do we have any yet? No. And it's getting colder and colder and colder, and we have no wood. And I told my dad, I'm like, we have a little chainsaw. Just let me at it. Oh, but it's too dangerous. I'm like,
our place is not delivering it.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of the places around here don't deliver, or if they do, they charge like $20 more. We just can't really afford that. And the one that we got it from last year, he's an older man, and he would deliver it to us because he was a neighbor. And he decided that he's too old and he's just got enough wood for himself. And so he's not going to do it. So now we don't have a wood person. And we don't have a way to haul if we was to find any because we don't have a truck. So my uncle or step uncle has a truck, but heaven forbid if somebody has to put wood in the back of his truck. So
Oh,
One of those trucks.
yeah. So, yeah. And Roxy says now why she don't do the final book. We read all the other ones. I know. Because she's old. She's an old lady. She wants to,
We can't get into that discussion. We'll be here till midnight.
Yeah.
We'll be passed out.
true.
She says, with JD Robb, it's not a love triangle or a female main character is married in the series. The difference is each book is a mystery. Each book is a new mystery for a female main character who's a cop to solve in the end of series.
Okay.
It's a police procedural type that is set in the future.
Well, it must be doing really well to have that many books in the series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know,
Pittsburgh scored.
how many mysteries can Jessica Fletcher solve? So, I mean, you know.
So true.
And Jill says, I've only read one JD Robb book, Remember When, which was also written under Nora Roberts. I love that one, but I'm not crazy about it taking place in the future. And they make my ears sweat.
Oh, holy moly.
I get that. After especially if you're like running around cleaning or cooking,
Yeah.
or whatever you got. My ears sweat too. I get it.
Yeah.
So I have the Blues game pulled up, and so I get like the upcoming news too. And it says fan falls from upper deck celebrating goal in St. Louis Penguins game.
Oh no.
But I clicked on it. It's a New York Times article, and I clicked on it, and it's one of those like log in or you can't see it. So
Are they home
know,
tonight?
That doesn't upper deck does not sound good.
Tiffany, are they home tonight?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, that is one of my biggest fears at Enterprise is like getting up in the upper bowl. You're like this a little bit, and it makes me nervous. I don't like it.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine.
No. I'll be on the news in the morning.
Yep.
Emily says the inner ear pops out and over ears do hurt after a while, but the over ears are better on your hearing than in the ears.
Yeah.
And Cajun says, I would love for her to decide she wants a Norman and Norman be like, bah, you messed her around for years and I'm over you. So
I know it's
like Norman
I
and
know.
used them. Yeah.
I know.
It's like, you know, even if you don't want to come out with like a whole book,
Right.
like
A novella.
novella to just wrap things up.
Couple chapters. Just wrap it up.
Yep. Just
Short
wrap it
story even. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do one of those like Kindle summaries.
You know what? You could just do an epilogue.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Amy says over the ear headphones makes her ears sweat and
I know, baby.
the ear after a while, but my ears hurt and I need noise canceling headphones as my husband likes the TV up loud. Yeah. Well, it's like sometimes I'm like, Dad, I can hear your TV. I don't know if everybody else can, but I can. Like when I'm making my videos, it's like, man, it's so loud. I'd use it like when I edit like denoise and stuff, but sometimes I can kind of hear bits of it in the background. I'm like, hopefully somebody that has like headphones on can't hear him watching his action movies and the bullets are flying and Roxy says, I don't speak properly at all. I am. Yeah. Carmen says, what I love about y'all is that you're real. Yeah. Yeah, even if I try to script something out, I can never follow.
No, it's out the window.
I'm like,
I get it.
Maybe this would go better if I would just read it. Because like even the 2 on Tuesdays, sometimes I'll even be trying to read it and I won't see it because I try to look at the video and everything, and then I'm trying to wing it, and you can kind of tell probably when I'm trying to wing it because I like forgot where I was.
You're good.
And Jill says, I've eyeballed about all of Laura Child's Teeth Shop series. I got 2 to catch up with them. on the latest on pre-order. Wow. And Kim says, good night, everyone. Angela says, I'm loving it. Hooked me from the first chapter.
Oh, good. It really is a fun read.
Okay.
And Kat says, hopping off. Thanks for the sprints, lovely ladies. Good night. Bye, Kat.
Good night, Kat.
Hi, Kat.
Oh, Own Butcher and the Blackbird ebook.
Nice. Okay.
And hi, Kairu. And good night, Kat. Good night, Moon. Good night.
I know. Good night, John Boy.
Yeah. It got down to the 30s last night. Oh.
I don't want to hear about it.
If it was
That's-
30s in Florida,
swimsuit weather here in Idaho.
and then Tiffany would have some frozen iguanas.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Well, Esther James said in New York, like where she's at, like it was 28. I'm like, oh, it's too early for 28. That's too early. No.
It was 22 when I dropped the girls off for school.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Mm.
Oh,
I want fall.
yeah. See, it's
I would
like,
hope so.
well, the high today was 61, but it's just so damp from the
Mhm.
rain
Yeah,
that
it was
it
colder.
felt like a lot
Yeah.
colder. And that's like,
Yeah.
And Roxy says we got a foot of snow in January, which never happens. And I was outside in sleeveless shirt and shorts because I was hot. We never got that cold. Yeah.
Yeah.
-2. Yeah. Well, not me. I'd be like bundled in my blanket and I've got over my head and I'm freezing. And Caitlin says, Roxy, it snowed on the 8th, on my 8th birthday, which was a Mardi Gras, and I thought I was so special.
If my birthday fell on Mardi Gras, I would be the happiest person in the world. That is one of my favorite holidays. I love me a good Mardi Gras celebration.
Never been.
Right, Cajun? I mean, yeah. I feel
know.
Yeah, sleep as soundly as Kyra does. Yeah. Emily says, I'm suckered out. Night. All thanks for the friends.
Good
Bye.
night, Emily.
Night, everyone.
Thanks for this friends. And Angela said, good night, everyone. Have a great week. And thank you for the sprints, ladies. And thank you for hosting Stormy, Blake, Tiffany, and Tammy. Have a beautiful night. Sleep sweet. And Roxy, I love the cold. I live in a hot environment and can't handle the heat.
Roxy just needs to move to St. Louis because she can get the Cajun flair, but she can get her cold snow. She can live in Soulard with all the fun Cajuns, right, Tiffany?
True.
She is enjoying
We
the
have
rain.
a fantastic farmers market.
We do.
Roxy's all like, I love the rain. And I'm like, you can have it. I want your son. Give me your son. And she says it's fall up here, 45 degrees.
Ooh.
That's not fall. That's cold.
Like
45. That's barely above freezing. You guys act like
everybody's
like
fall is different.
70.
Tiffany misses St. Louis weather so much she's moving back.
Yeah, you would have to pry me out.
Doesn't Kevin miss some of the seasons?
I missed the fall, but 45 is not fall.
What about Kevin? Does he miss the seasons?
I don't know. Not real. I miss fall.
Okay. I mean, I figured you probably would.
But that's it. The weather and everything. Like I miss hay mazes and bonfires and kind of that.
Yeah.
But that's it. I don't miss
You
any
all
other.
don't have bonfires in 80-degree weather.
80. We're lucky.
Oh, okay, 90-degree weather.
Yeah, we do.
Christina says, remember to hydrate or mummify. Feed thyself, check the laundry, take bed, stretch. Also make sure you hocus pocus the like button, sub and ring the bell so you'll hopefully get notified. And Mary Jo says, thanks for the sprint. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Carmen says, thank you, ladies. And good night, everyone. And that be everything. And I think everybody talked about what they had coming up like yesterday, something new. But I know go check out Tammy's video because I seen that she had a video. So, and everybody twist Blake's arm because I want to see a YouTube video.
I almost did one this weekend because I went to that book thing in Indiana and I almost vlogged my drive, but I didn't. So.
And Christina says, Tiffany, you would never make it in winter then, LOL, because we get way below that. This is mild compared to winter.
Oh, I remember. And, you know, we moved here in 2019. And when we moved here, when the house was being built, the apartments that we lived in had like a walkway, you know, like a round walkway around a big pond in our pool and stuff. And there'd be people, I'm not kidding, in parkas. I mean, straight parkas in like 60. And I'd be like, this is so absurd. That's ridiculous. And now I'm like,
it's funny because my husband had to work overseas for a little bit. And so I went over to visit him and like, it wasn't that cold. It was like 60s, maybe 50s and raining. And people were in like parkas. And I was like, it's not that cold, people. It's nice. Put a sweater on. Enjoy the weather. So it was, it's really funny how, depending on where you live, what temperatures, like how people react to certain temperatures.
Yeah. Our blood thins is what it is.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I didn't know how that worked. Okay.
Yeah, and I remember that, Christina, when you had all that ice in April and having all that time and they had no power for weeks and stuff.
I remember that too.
When we were in the Philippines and everything, it was always funny because they're like, if it was like 70 degrees, they're like freezing and stuff. And like, this is like perfect weather. And they're walking around with like jackets and stuff on and everything. And it's like, are you kidding me? You know, they're used to like the hundreds. It's like, hundreds there. So that was cold to them. So I think that's all the comments. So we shall get off of here so that some people can go night.
I can even point my finger and it works. Usually I'm like, where am I pointing? Right here. To the pumpkin on the screen.
Yes.
Okay, so we shall say goodnight and thanks for hanging out with me, ladies.
Yeah, it was fun.
Good night, everyone. Thanks, Storm.
Thank you, Storm.
Bye, Blake.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, buddy.